All right, who's got the juice? Week 14. We're in December football, my friend.
Yes,
December football, interesting slate, a couple interesting interconference dances, but who you looking at's got the juice? Could be a matchup, could be a team this week.
Buffalo.
Oh, you took it. I love it.
They have the juice, flat out.
They do.
They're the best team in the NFL right now.
Wow, not the Lions.
Oh well, no, AFC. I've been on the Lions all year. The Lions are the best.
Well, they
team
play each other in 2 weeks.
The Lions are the best team in the world for me right now. But Buffalo has the juice because Josh Allen just has it, man. Like,
I faded this man the week he got engaged.
Yeah.
I said I got Steinfelded. That's how bad. I backed a California team in the snow.
Yeah, wait, you backed the Niners in the snow?
Silly.
With the 6,
Okay,
not the money line. With the 6, Purdy was in, McCaffrey was in. I got ahead of myself. I thought this team was the rare non-SoCal, California soft team. I was wrong. Anyways, juiciest matchup or just overall juice. I'm with you on the Bills here. They just look like they got the mojo. They got the juice. They got the vibes. I mean,
high.
Doing snow angels, Josh Allen on a week with his coach, immaculate. Now, based on this week's matchups, Bills go to LA to face the Rams. You looking at that storyline, or are you looking at any other Week 14 storylines here? I'm happy to read some of the slate to you. It's an interesting matchup. Chargers head to Arrowhead.
Yeah, I'm really interested in Pittsburgh. Well, first of all,
Pittsburgh Browns.
We're coming off that primetime game with the Lions Green Bay. That's a really good game. But Pittsburgh has Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the rest of their schedule, first of all, then they come
Gauntlet.
Then they come right back on Christmas. It's like a Wednesday. First of all, that should be illegal.
What the Steelers have to do?
The NFL should not be allowed to play a game on Sunday and then schedule you for a game Wednesday. That is unbelievable.
And here it is. After the Browns, it's at Philly, at Baltimore, versus Kansas City from December 15th to Christmas.
Yes.
3 games in 10 days.
Yes, it's a gauntlet. So I'm interested to
2
see,
on the road.
I'm interested to see how they bounce and deal with that, because the Cleveland Browns on primetime will be fun, but after you have to get that game because the next couple are extremely difficult.
Now, Bears, Niners. Some might skip over that game. I think it might be the most fascinating matchup on the slate. You get the Eberflus bump up. This is a 4-point line in favor of San Francisco. I don't think should be laying points to anybody right now. Any just from a juice narrative perspective here, because I'm looking at that matchup, still some playoff buzz in that game. Anything there that is juicy to you?
Thomas Brown, the new head coach, interim guy, went from pass game coordinator to head coach in 5 weeks, 6 weeks for the Chicago Bears.
Incredible.
So he says the right things. Go watch his press conference, the last one that just came out a couple days ago. It sounds like Mike Tomlin. The standard's the standard. We'll play, like, we're going to show up and play hard and very matter of fact. So
we got to take the Bears +4, right?
I loved what I heard.
I want to take
I would lean the Bears +4.
Yeah. Now, just to put a bow on it, wide open for maybe a half dozen teams in the wild card dance, both AFC and NFC. Anybody you're looking at to come outside of the playoffs looking in, wreak some havoc. Anyone on the inside, maybe at Minnesota, falling off. AFC, NFC, talk to me.
I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win the NFC South.
Win the South?
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, they were plus like 200.
All right.
Minus 115, right there with Atlanta.
Easiest strength of schedule remaining. Got the Raiders this week.
I was just about to say that. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are getting ready to win out, and I think they're going to win the NFC South. And that'll be a big shock for a lot of people.
Kirk
Cousins
at Minnesota this
is who we thought he was. Every year. It's like he's a good quarterback, solid.
Somebody study his agent.
He's a 15 to 17 quarterback in the NFL.
This guy had one soundbite one time.
This whole thing of him.
They've lost 3 straight.
And if
amidst a bye, by the way.
And if Michael Penix ends up being really good, it'll be one of the best draft picks in the last 10 to 12 years, because it took stones to pick him when you had just signed Kirk. And it was almost like, here's Kirk for a year. Let's see how this works. And we'll be able to wiggle out our way in year 2 while Penix learns. I don't see, if this flounders like I think it's going to with Kirk Cousins, I don't see why Michael Penix isn't playing quarterback next year.
Kirk at Minnesota. Just to put a button on that. Who wins
Tough.
that matchup?
The Vikings.
Wow. All right. I mean, Minnesota in an interesting spot as well. I don't know that they can completely collapse at a 10-2 start here. You lose out, you're 10-7.
I need them to lose a few games because I have the Lions division, and
they're not going to lose. They're not going to steal the division from the Lions.
Stay tuned.
Yes. And any last thoughts across the board? Any other teams outside looking in? Anybody? NFC West? Who wins the West? Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams?
Flip a coin, man. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
To be honest, I don't know.
You do not hear him say flip a coin ever.
I really don't know. Flip a coin because I'll say this. I think the Niners are dead. I think they're the team out. Seattle shows flashes where they play really well. So does Arizona. And then I really trust Sean McDermott. So it's tough.
To throw this out there, diehard Rams fan, hit me with this. Now, Puka, Kupp, and Stafford have not played together that much.
Yeah.
Since they got together week 8, Stafford, 1,591 passing yards, 14 passing TDs, top 3 in the league. So are we
but they're in a position where they're coming from behind. They're trying to make up ground.
They could steal the division.
So they could. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Flip a coin. It's very, very difficult.
And Seahawks, Arizona this weekend as well. So that's a big deciding factor.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, who's got the juice week 14 from the box?